Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something absolutely yummy, scrummy for my tummy. I'm going to make chocolate eclairs. So if you've never had a chocolate eclair, get one now, they're wonderful. one of my favourite treats from childhood. It's just a stick of choux pastry with cream inside and chocolate on top. What could be better? And it dates from 19th century France, and the name comes from, well, eclair means like flash, as in flash of lightning, possibly related to how much time it takes you to eat one, which isn't very much. So this was requested many moons ago by Apple Scruffs. I hope you're still around, because well, you've never made a comment since, but anyway, I love these things. I'm sure Mrs. KeefCooks will as well. So if you like this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, make a donation, become a patron, etc. And without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, first thing to do is make some choux pastry, and this is the same kind of pastry that is used in profiteroles. So ingredients: you need 65 grams of plain all-purpose flour, 2 medium eggs, 120 ml, about half cup of water, and 50 grams of butter cut into cubes, and a pinch of salt. And what we do first is melt the butter in the water on gentle heat, and the pinch of salt as well. And while that's melting, you want to set your oven to preheat to 180 degrees Celsius for a fan oven, 200 for a conventional one, or gas mark 6. So the butter's melted, I'll just turn it up a bit. I want it properly boiling, and then we'll add the flour. Good stir. Take it off the heat. Oh, stop it. Turn it right down. It doesn't like it when there's not a pan. I'll just pop it back on the heat, on very low heat, and sort of cook it for a minute. Keep stirring it. So we've got a nice thick dough, and I'll take it off the heat now and let it cool down a little bit. Now we can pop the dough into a bowl and add the eggs one at a time. This one's got a little face on it to remind me to use this one first. So just get that egg mixed in. It's a bit tricky this, because it doesn't want to go straight away, but it'll get there eventually. And when that's incorporated, add the second egg and beat that in as well. Alright, so I've got my pastry in a disposable piping bag. I've got a baking sheet, I've got some greaseproof paper, and I'm just going to lightly butter that. And then I'm going to run this under the cold tap just to moisten it, and that'll generate some steam in the oven, which will make the pastry crispy. Now the tricky bit is to pipe 12 eclairs. You want them to be about 10 centimetres, 4 inches long, and so you need to cut quite a large hole off the end of your bag and squeeze. And actually I think that could do with being a teeny bit wider, so we get more out. I've told you before, you know, I'm not an expert at piping stuff, but I keep on practicing. Okay, I got 9, and some of them are a bit weird, and some of the shapes are a bit weird, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to whack this in the oven for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes we turn the temperature down to 150 Celsius for a fan oven, 170 for a conventional one, gas mark 3, and give it another 15 minutes. So you need to prick a hole in the side of each one to let the steam out, and then put them on a wire rack and let them cool down completely. Right, for the cream filling you want 200 ml of double cream or whipping cream, heavy cream, 5 tablespoons of icing sugar, confectionery sugar, and a splash of vanilla extract. So first thing to do, there's actually 300 ml in there, so I'll use less. Just pop it in your mixer with the whiskey thing on it, and whisk it till you get like soft peaks. Alright, that looks pretty good to me, so I'll add a splash of vanilla extract and the sugar. I'll just whip those a bit more. I should probably have put the thing on, you know, the thing. That'll do for me. Okay, now I need to get cream inside my eclairs, and traditionally you just slit them open and spoon it in. I don't want to do that unless I have to, so I'm going to try to inject it with the good old flavour injector syringe. It should probably take me as long to fill the syringe as to do anything else. I don't know, could I suck it up from the other end, as it were? The answer to that question is no, it's too thick to suck it up into the syringe. But let's try with this misshapen one. Ooh, we seem to have a really good hollow space in there. Alright, well, I'll just faff about with this and you come back in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, here's some fish. Actually, you know what? Piping bag to fill the syringe to insert into the eclairs. Bit labyrinthine and possibly a bit mad, but that's what I'm doing. Right, there's cream everywhere, including in this bag. So we use this bag to fill the syringe. Put the top on it. And then fill me eclair. I can feel it expanding inside. I can't believe I said that. Well, let's just break it open and see. So I'm ready for a snack. There we go, eclair full of cream. Brilliant. There might not be any left by the time I'm finished. Okay, I've done these and I've broken my thumb. It's too hard. It's taking too long, so I'm just going to do these last few the easy way. Right, so now we need to melt some chocolate for the topping. So I've got 100 grams of milk chocolate, Cadbury's Dairy Milk, other brands are available, and break it into chunks in a bowl. And save 4 chunks till the end. So I'm going to microwave this for 30 seconds, give it a stir, give it another 20 seconds to stir it, another 20 seconds, stir it, and so on until it's all melted. So this microwave method is much easier and quicker than the traditional double boiler method. And when the chockies melted, add the unmelted bits and stir those in until they melt as well. And the reason we do this is it helps to temper the chocolate by aligning the crystals the right way, so it makes it shiny, not dull. So there's our melted chocolate, and all we want to do is, well, dip the eclairs in. There's my eclairs. I think they look pretty good. So I'm going to put those in the fridge for the chocky to set, and then I think it'll be time for a taste test. Okay, taste test time with Mrs. Greedy Guts. KeefCooks. I never called you Greedy Guts.
Yeah. Not more than once, anyway.
There you go. Whoa, look. It's got cream in the middle.
That's what they're supposed to have, ain't it?
Yeah, baby.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't believe the fun and games I had getting it in there.
Oh, yeah. So what's the filling? Oh, it's beautiful. That's vanilla, yeah?
Well, it's cream with a bit of icing sugar and vanilla extract.
So, oh, do you know what? Oh,
Fantastic.
I don't share Keith's enthusiasm for cream. I'm more of a yogurt person myself. But, oh, vanilla. And raspberry from the garden. I think that was lovely.
Alright.
No, you were right. Better on its own.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Chocolate eclairs. Dead easy, really. Anyway. Thanks for watching and see you next time.